Store between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And the pitch. 67 degrees our game time temperature. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. deGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The shortstop, Labor Torres.
Stepping up now, Torres. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no
and he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Inside and low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Yankees turned away early. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series on MLB Network. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Cole has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get in the chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Nimmo leads off second with nobody out. And this will be fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
1 out and a runner on second base. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dino, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. His career line against Garrett Cole. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
99. Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Luke Voigt.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Miguel Andujar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ahmed Rosario.
And the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Now here it comes. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Batting ninth.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now batting, Brandon Nimmo. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Cole into the windup. Here it is on 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way.
Ball 3. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
2 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So coming to the plate, Jeff McNeil looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous.
Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. One strike now from Cole.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
At the plate now, Garrett Cole. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he puts it on the ground to second. Cano has it, one there, on to first, a double play.
Up next to the Yanks, the second base.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman DJ LeMahieu. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in, Pete Alonso reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Alonso.
Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you.